Would you like to know how to speed up Nofap recovery? Well, if you implement all of these 7 tips or even just a few of them, I can guarantee that you will get the Nofap benefits much faster. So make sure to stay with me to the end and learn them all. Hey, it's Scandinavian Bob here. This channel is about building a stronger self by kicking the bad habits and amplifying the good ones. Click on the bell notification and you'll be on your way. Tip number 1. Exercise. Physical exercise will help you recover in many ways. First, because it increases the blood flow to your brain. It also increases both your dopamine and your dopamine receptors. This is more helpful than you think because fapping to online stimuli will burn out your dopamine D2 receptors in the reward center of your brain. This is especially true if you are addicted, but even if you are not, you can still knock out your receptors by fapping to powerful online supernormal stimuli. And exercise also increases something called BDNF, which is a protein that supports the survival of existing neurons. Not only that, because it actually encourages the growth of new neurons and synapses. But there's more, because exercise also strengthens your prefrontal cortex. Now, the prefrontal cortex is the part of your brain that is responsible for self-control. And if you are doing Nofap, then you will for sure know that self-control is something that we cannot have too much of. In fact, the more self-control the better, as it of course helps us avoid relapses. And physical exercise will also improve your mood, motivation and self-esteem. And all those are also very helpful for staying strong, not relapsing. So what kind of exercise is best? Well, my answer to this is that the exercise that you actually will keep on doing is the best for you. However, when it comes to upregulating the dopamine receptors, studies suggest that high-intensity interval training is the most effective form of exercise. So personally, I like to incorporate a few sprints whenever I'm out jogging in the woods. How to speed up Nofap recovery? Tip number 2. Intermittent fasting. Not eating for a period of time also increases BDNF and upregulates dopamine receptors. In addition to this, it will make you more metabolically flexible, making you better able to handle utilizing carbs and fats for fuel. This is good because that means that blood sugar spikes and crashes won't affect your body and brain as much. And do you know when the most relapses happen? And this is true for every single addiction you can think of. Well, most of them happen when your blood sugars come crashing back down after having been sky high. You can find lots of info on how to do intermittent fasting online if you Google it. But I can tell you what I personally like to do, and that is 1 or 2 20 to 24 hour fasts a week. Now don't do it if you are underweight, at least not without speaking to your doctor first. How to speed up the effects of Nofap? Number 3. Cold showers. Yes, cold showers are probably the most effective way to start getting Nofap benefits faster. On a biological level, they increase testosterone levels, dopamine levels, and again, they upregulate dopamine receptors. However, the most powerful benefits of taking cold showers, in my opinion, is that it will strengthen your willpower and self-discipline like nothing else. If you start doing cold showers on a regular basis, you will develop an iron will because you will in essence master the very difficult skill of being comfortable being uncomfortable. And an iron will with lots of self-control and discipline. What do you think that will do to your Nofap reboot? Yep, that's right. It will take it to the next level for sure. Fapping is instant gratification that makes you feel good in the moment but miserable when you are done. Cold showers, on the other hand, makes you feel miserable in the moment but fantastic after you are done. It is literally the opposite of an addiction. Now, there could not be a better tool than something that is opposite of an addiction to help overcome an addiction. How to speed up the effects of Nofap? Number 4. Socializing. When you do a lot of fapping to online stimuli, you are building neural pathways to pixels on a screen. We have to stop that, tear ourselves away from the screen and let those neural pathways start to weaken. But this is not enough. While those pathways are weakening, we have to build new neural pathways to real-life people and situations. This is very important because this is how the brain is designed to work. And this is what we call rewiring. And when you start socializing and spending more time with real people instead of pixels on a screen, you will for sure speed up your recovery, even if it feels very uncomfortable at first. But hey, if you can be uncomfortable in the cold showers, you can do this as well. See the power there. How to speed up Nofap recovery. Tip number 5. Going on a ketogenic diet. This is one of the biggest secrets to how I finally stopped relapsing myself. So why is this? Well, when you are on a keto diet, your body and brain uses ketones as fuel instead of glucose. Now the brain absolutely loves ketones because it's a cleaner fuel source. The brain loves ketones, and that in turn will significantly help with self-control as well as concentration and focus. Don't believe me? Well, why do you think so many world-class poker players, chess players, and memory masters are on a ketogenic diet? And again, going on a keto diet was one of the biggest things that helped me stop relapsing forever. I'm 100% clean today, and I will never go back to fapping. How to speed up Nofap recovery. Tip number 6. Meditation. Meditation is one of the best ways to learn how to ignore cravings and other mental noises. And just like with some of the other tips, meditation also repairs the dopamine system in your brain. As if this wasn't enough, meditation also strengthens your prefrontal cortex. Remember, the brain's self-control center, or the brain's police, if you will. So start meditating. It is one of the easiest things on this list. Certainly easier than intense exercise or cold showers, but it might be just as effective. And lastly, tip number 7. Play memory games. You can find many free games online, and this will help train and build your brain in a good way. If you really want to take it to the next level, find some good memory game that you can play without a computer or smartphone, with a real life person. You know, the good old-fashioned games you played on the kitchen table. You get the benefits of socializing and brain training at the same time. Okay, those were the 7 tips for you to speed up Nofap recovery, and in order to not make this video too long, I will be back with more tips on how to get Nofap benefits much faster in another video in the near future. So if this is something that interests you, consider subscribing for that. Also, if you found this video informative, I really would appreciate you commenting something down below. And also perhaps share the video with one of your friends. You see, the YouTube algorithm works in a way that every comment helps the channel grow a bit more. Thank you for your support and for watching, and always remember that you are a warrior in your own life. And if you keep walking the warrior's journey, good things will come to you. Alright, this is Scandinavian Bob signing out for today, and as always, I wish you all the best in your journey to become the strongest version of yourself. And remember, don't wait for opportunity. Create it.